Hey there, how you doing? This is Dean Etheridge, and I'm going to be making a video today that I'm pretty uncomfortable with, and I don't do this all the time just because I learned a long time ago in business, you don't badmouth your competitors, but in this particular case, I just can't help myself because the amount of negligence that I'm seeing with one particular client that paid close to, I don't know, $90,000 or let's just say $6,000 to $8,000 a month for search engine optimization services, pay-per-click services, SEM, and they didn't even get to first base with this client. They didn't do half the deliverables. I'm going to show you the deliverables so you can see for yourself. And if you're in the industry, I'd love to hear your feedback just as social proof that what I'm saying is not it's not inaccurate. I'm going to be using Moz.com and some of the leading tools out there to get my data that shows that there was no backlinks, there was no local directory submissions, and I'm going to document all this just so maybe I can help another small business in my area, but also to help my client just have proof for paying these thousands upon thousands of dollars, and if they didn't get the services, I don't feel like they should have to pay. If it's in the deliverables, which we're going to show, I just don't understand for the life of me why that company would feel obligated to want to charge for services that they didn't provide. So follow along with me. I hope you learn something. You will learn something if you're trying to understand SEO, but more than anything, I just want to show you a travesty in the industry that happens all too often.
Okay, I'm going to start by logging into Mezrano.com, and I'm going to look at their plugins. And what I'm going to do is I've uploaded Seopressor, and when I went in this morning, Akismet was not, it wasn't active, so they were discussing that I was directing spam to his site, but as we look at this, Akismet wasn't even activated. But what I'm going to do, and they use Yoast right now, which is very popular. Okay, that's a nice SEO plugin that will help you get a score. But I downloaded the Seopressor plugin, and what Seopressor does is it gives me an actual number score, and I try to get to 90%, something like that, with my clients. It's a little bit more detailed than Yoast, which is one of the most popular SEO plugins. These are just some of the things that it does. It shows you where to put keywords. You fine-tune your links for cross-linking, and this talks about meta keywords and description meta tags, over-optimization if you've got the keyword in there too many times, image optimization by putting alt tags in the images, and really none of that was done with any of their pages, but we'll show you that in a minute. But this has just got analytics, and it follows updates from Penguin and Panda from Google. But if you do it, it's just a great way to score your site. But as we go out, one thing that they had mentioned, I haven't done a whole lot of I haven't done hardly any on-page optimization, but I want to show you what I mean. All right, now I went in and fixed some of this on Yoast. This is Yoast here. The number one term that I want to rank for is personal injury attorney, Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, and this is Seopressor. We'll get to that in just a moment. But these are the revisions, okay? Now I started with him May 18th. And my focus has not been his site. But 2 weeks ago I went in and fixed the, I put in some anchor text there. That's something that everybody does. This right here, I put H1 tags, which it didn't have. So it just didn't have them in there, okay? And I fixed this. But this was 10 months ago. 10 months ago, you can see we just went in and fixed some of this, but I put an image in there to put some alt text right here. This is where I put the image in. Okay, but going out to that page, let's take a look at what that looks like. And let's just go out to Mezrano.com, and it's green now, but let's add in, okay, and this is the image that I put in. But if I go to Seopressor, personal injury attorney, Birmingham, Alabama. Again, that's the number one keyword that I want to optimize for. It's checking the page, and on Yoast you can see that it's green. Okay, but Seopressor tells me what I want to do. Okay, and I don't have the keyword in bold or italic or underline. That's going to be kind of hard on this front page to get it to read right. And if we go out and look at the actual site, this is where the text is. Okay, and I need to make that text a little bit bigger, but we'll fix that shortly. Okay, and on this page you'll see it's got some text on it, but it really needs more. You know, let's just optimize this for personal injury attorney. Okay, now we're starting to get more of a realistic score because these have to read right. Okay, I've worked on that for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so just to fix that one page because the optimization was extremely poor. But let me go ahead and update that. Now, I put in some anchor text in there that will really help target his keywords, but everything's pretty good. I've got different variations of the primary keyword, so that should really help his score. But if we look at any page, we go out to Mezzarino, let's go out to About Our Firm. Okay, this video is overlapping, so I have to fix that for one thing. So let's go out and do that. Let's go to Pages, About Our Firm, and I'm just going to change this. Okay, and that's a H1 tag, so that's fine. But let's run this score. Let me just undo what I just did. The main thing is people type in personal injury attorney, personal injury lawyer, but I'm going to get a score from Seopressor on that one. Okay, it's a -40 for on-page optimization. So maybe and that's not going into the Birmingham. That's not saying anything about that. Now, I'm going to just type in personal injury lawyer. Again, -40. So it's about as bad as it can be for on-page SEO. And that's being nice. Let's look at their title. Birmingham Law Firms, doesn't say anything about personal injury attorney in the description, nothing in the title. And if you look, there's no image. Let's see what's happening here. So I'm going to update that. Now I'm going to go back to these revisions just so you can see that I've not touched this before today. Today is July 14th. Okay, it's checking that one out. All right, the last time before July 14th that this was touched was November 20th, 8 months ago, up until 1 minute ago. So anyway, obviously I haven't done anything to this, but I'm going to show you where, again, we're at -40, no matter how you want to slice it. I'm going to make a page for personal injury lawyer because that's, we want to get a consistent theme that's going throughout his website. So let's just change that. I mean, even changing one thing is going to improve the score. I mean, it's gone up, but we don't have any keywords in bold. So I'm just going to fix this for a minute just to show you that you can, you can optimize a page. It takes some work, but none of that was done on any of these pages. But anyway, I'm going to pause this for a moment and I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I've spent about an hour optimizing this page, but as you can see, it's got a score of 80.66, keyword density of 1.33, but I've got all the major details highlighted. I've added some pictures, some keywords, and just something that represents the page a little bit better. This was the page before, About Our Firm, and I fixed the video, but I need to get all this to work a little bit better. So I'm going to go back out and fix that to where it looks presentable. That's been updated, but as you can see, it doesn't look very good. It doesn't have very much text, and the About Us page is the most important page on anybody's website. It tells, that's where people click the most. So let me go out and check that out, or fix that, and we'll be back to do some other work. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out to SEOanalyzer.org also and I'm going to get the report for what they say about personal injury attorney Birmingham. Now, I fixed quite a bit on here, so it's not going to be as bad as it was, but it was pretty terrible before. Okay, now I have fixed that, and you can see that it's got 88 points, but it's given me some suggestions on what I can improve upon. It's got everything we need, so 88 out of 100, but if I did that before, I guarantee it would have been really, really bad. So the two most important pages are About Us and the front page, obviously, for what they want to rank for. We've got that one to 91.6 there, and 74.75 for personal injury lawyer and personal injury attorney there. So those are optimized better. But let's look at another page, just a blank page, and I want to show you. Okay, this right here should have a dash in front of it. That's what Google wants, but it's blended together, sadly, and I don't want to change that because I don't know what they have. But if you look at this, let's go to car accidents. There is a video here. There's only one heading tag though, so let's just type in, looks like they're wanting to do car accident lawyer. I mean, I can tell you right now, the on-page optimization, let's just make sure that I didn't do anything. 11 revisions. Okay, the last revision was 10 months ago, right here, September 11th. But let's go back to car accidents and let's look at the title in their SEO. Okay, well, what do you know? This is their SEO, and they have no title in here. Okay, they have no meta description. Okay, so it's amazing to me that these are quote unquote SEO experts, but let's just type in car accident lawyer to see what Seopressor says about their on-page optimization. There's on-page and off-page and linking strategies, and we're familiar with all of them, but this one for a car accident lawyer has a score of 16. Just lots of things that it doesn't have. I'll go back and fix that, but let's go to another page. So it's 16. That's very, very poor. And another one of their areas of practice are truck accidents. So let's go to truck accidents. Again, there should be, I would actually put truck accident attorney or lawyer right here in this permalink. It looks like they're trying to optimize for truck accident attorney, but notice that there's no picture on this page. Okay, there needs to be multiple pictures with keywords, with alt text, with a link. Just amazing that there's none of that here. It does have a link to their contact page, but let's just type in, the only thing I can see, they got truck accident lawyer here and truck accident attorney. Let me see if I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to optimize for. And we bold, italicize, and underline, but let's just do, it's only mentioned one time. Let's just do truck accident attorney. Okay, the on-page SEO score is a 9.32, which is absolutely horrible. Keyword density of 0.44, 18-wheeler accident lawyer. They did put a title in here. They left 17 characters on their description, but again, no anchor text. But every post should have a picture, every page should have a picture with alt text. I mean, that's just SEO 101. But let's do nursing home abuse. Okay, no pictures, no heading tags. They did put a title, but let's just do nursing home abuse. And this is on a post, not a page, which is a little bit different, but it's still the same. Still needs to be optimized. 25.88, so they have mentioned that a few times. Still, it needs to be up in the 80 to 90% range, in my opinion, if it's going to be quote unquote optimized. But just putting a heading tag, like, I'll go back, and that's what I'm working on, is fixing all this. But okay, just by putting a heading tag, let's watch. It moved 10 points, and you want to fix this. Okay, let's put a picture in here. I'm going to label that. Let's put a couple things in there again, and let's click to refresh. Okay, it's at 71. That's acceptable for me in just a matter of minutes. Okay, and that's good enough. I'm just going to update that, but again, didn't take that long, maybe 7 or 8 minutes to fix that. Now we've got a score of, it went from what, 9 to or 16 to 71. This is bad too. So anyway, that's the on-page SEO. There's lots of them. We did an SEO checkup on this company before we started. That's one of the things that we do when we first start, is we look at, okay, where are they right now? Offsite SEO score is poor. They're claiming that they did 100 local directory listings. That's simply not true. On-site local SEO score is okay. Search engine ranking average is 15. Local search ranking, Google Plus listing score is good. That's still, the orange is not, it's not good. Local directory listing score, if they claimed 100 and it's poor, we'll get to that in a minute, but that's just not true. Their Moz rank is a 2.9, and if you know what that is, that means that you have no links. They have 5 links here. Their competitors' average is 187, and we'll get to that in a moment. Number of linking domains is 7, so they had no backlinking strategy whatsoever. The site is 2 years old. When I started May 18th, they were ranked number 16 for personal injury attorney, Birmingham, big truck attorney, number 50, car wreck attorney. And we really haven't worked on their site that much yet. Injury lawyer, 17, so they're on page 2 and everything. They said that they claimed Yahoo and Bing, and that's just not, it's really not true. I mean, I don't know. It's, in my opinion, they didn't claim it, and I can show you some reports that says that they didn't. But injury attorney is 19, very, very poor. Page titles, okay? They have 62 pages on their site. Only 35 of them had unique titles. Only 19 had unique descriptions, and that is not good. Meta keywords, 0. Number of pages, that's just really, really poor. They do have heading tags, but really those were poorly labeled. Error pages, 28 out of the 62 have errors on them. They have testimonials with H-review format, no. Friendly URLs, those are automatically populated when you write a page. But the primary location on the page, visible, that should be down here. See, it should be at the bottom. It should have their address, and it's not anywhere. So, okay, that's in a footer widget, and let me just go fix that real quick. Okay, I've fixed that now. It's got their address down there in the bottom, so that will make a big difference. It's just something you have to do, is put their address on every page. But going down to this, primary location, 0 out of 62, so it wasn't in the footer. Primary keyword and page title, it's guessing at 42. Primary location, it's got 1386 outbound links, no follow. There's some decent internal linking, so that's good. Physical address. Google Map on the contact page will fix that, but they're saying they claimed 100 listings. Okay. There's 19 found, 11 claimed, description added 6. That means they put no energy at all. With photos, 4 out of the 19. Total reviews, 29, so they had no strategy for reviews. Axiom, that wasn't found. It's not in there, and I found it in another place, but this is just one. So these were the listings of the 19. If they've claimed 100, I don't think they're being accurate. But the other thing, too, is all these different addresses. These don't need to be like that. That's their old address, and that's fine. You know, that's where they started, but they moved. They started here at 6 Office Park, but I've gone in and cleaned all that up since I've run this report, or it's in the process of being cleaned up. When I met them, their Google Plus listing was like number 29 to 40. It was pretty terrible. Now they're number 7. Competitor report, these are their top competitors here. They have a lot more reviews. Social media reports. There's no share buttons on their site, so we're going to fix that. But I'm just showing some of the things that weren't done. Okay, load time. These are all just things. These are just going through each page. Page title not found. Page title uncategorized. Page 202. Okay, so that was the SEO report. Okay, this is the citation tracker. This is what we ran for them. Okay, they had 61 active citations. Of the top 10, they only had 7. Of the top 50, they had 42%. That's probably the 19 that we're talking about. But here's the problem. No name and address on Google+. All these different names. It's not consistent. Phone numbers are different. Addresses are different. And they're just not listed in most of the top 50, as you can see clearly. So their citation authority was 49 out of 100. And these are just directories that have picked them up, listing citation. That's very common for other sites to pick them up. Potential citations, let's do that. Now here's their top competitors. The Rose Law Firm has 157 citations. Wettermark and Keith has 182. Eversole has 113. Krebs Law Firm has 351. DUI Lawyer has 62. They're just not here. Okay, they have 61 and they have a potential of 168. Let's look at Google+. Now this one blows me away. Average citations here for personal injury attorney, rec attorney. You can see how those are listed. Average links, average reviews, pictures, average website authority. Okay. And let's look at theirs. Their website authority is a 12. These guys just have a lot of links. I've seen that on other places. They don't have any photos. But you can see why they had no reviews. They were in 3 categories. And on the day that they ran this, it was ranked number 11. And these are their top competitors here. And these are the citations that they have. But clearly they need more work in the citation area. But same is true with rec attorneys. Now let's go and let's just make sure that that report is not accurate. Okay, we're going out to another site and we're going to check their rankings at the day that we started. Directory score is at 23%. Visibility is 42% overall. We had already fixed their Google Plus Local, so and let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, now I'm going to go out to Google Plus and check and see kind of what's been happening with them the last couple of months. Not quite 2 months yet. Okay, you can see his analytics. This is up over the previous month. Is 27%. Now this page has been out there for 2 years. Okay, and it's got 28,618 all-time total views. Okay, but that really doesn't tell the whole story. Okay, you can see a trend here in total number of views. It's definitely moving in the right direction. But the big one we're concerned with is the search views, where they're ranking. And if I type in personal injury attorney, Birmingham, Alabama, he's in the top 7 now. Okay, he's in the maps. So very important. That's the number 1 term for personal injury attorneys, is that one there. If I type in lawyer, same thing. He's in the top 7. He's made it up to 6 and 5, but he's trending now for he's number 7 now, which is fantastic. But if I was signed out, you would see that he's number 9 on the front page for personal injury lawyer, because I have 2 posts that you can see. But if I type in personal injury attorneys, number 7 in the maps. And here again, I've got 2 postings here that wouldn't be visible if I was on another computer. But that's number 10, number 9. He's number 7 for personal injury attorney in organic. So he's definitely moved there as well. But here's the big thing, okay? 416, I mean, he's basically invisible. People are really having to search for him. But we take over 518 is the day we take over. Highest number of views he's ever had. I mean, maybe ever. I don't know. But you can see that this is the weekend. It always trends down. But you can definitely see it's trending up in views. He's up to 259 there. We took a vacation here. We really didn't work on it. But 250 there, 201, 206, 391, 254. Again, that drops, and that's normal on the weekends. 308, 247, 240, and that's going to trend. He just hit the front page a couple of days ago, but that's the stat that we're looking for. All-time search views. Let's do all-time. He's had 18,655 in 2 years, and we have 9184 in the last 90 days. Most of that, of course, is when we took over 518. Don't want to take all the credit for that, but you can clearly see that he's trending in the right direction. Let me show you what the problem was. Okay, this company, that's his business page, Moreno Law Firm. Okay, we put a cover page. They did not have a cover page on there. They didn't have a picture of him in here. No post. Let's see. Kathy Lopez. Okay, does that look like Kathy Lopez? I don't think so. They didn't really take care of what they were doing. Okay, we've since obviously posted some videos, some photos, and it's properly optimized. But if you look at Moreno Law Firm, they were posting most of his content to his personal page, which is just beyond me why that would happen. And this is during the time that they were working with him. So he's got a couple different pages. Anyway, just kind of a mess there on Google+. But let's go back. They said they claimed Yahoo. It's not claimed. Okay, we're going to have to upgrade that listing. Bing was claimed. There was no photos present. I think we've since fixed that. I know we have. We put 10 photos in there, but the scoring breakdown, remember over here, it said he had 19 submissions, okay? 19 listings. That concurs with this, but also all the problems on the consistency of the listings, just all these different names, different addresses, and these just are not claimed, period. No debating it, no nothing, okay? All right, there's no links back to his site. Let's go back and see if we can do an SEO checkup. That's finished running. Okay, now if we go back out, we've rerun this report, and you can see that his offsite SEO score is still poor because the links that we have started on have not kicked in yet. They will in the next couple of weeks. Takes 3 to 4 weeks typically for Google to index them. Search engine ranking average has definitely moved up. Local search ranking average is a 7, which is fantastic. The local directory listing score is still poor because, again, those have not indexed, but we've submitted his site to well over 100 different local directories, and his Moz rank is going to go up from a result of that. But you can see these are vastly different. Okay, see, it's only picked up 3 listings. The listings claimed is 11. All the ones that we post have pictures in them. He's now in Axiom, which is huge. That's one of the biggest data aggregators there is. He's in City Search now, and all these, Judy's book. I mean, he's showing up in Local Ease, which is another data aggregator. Obviously, it's starting to look a lot better. He's in Yelp. We fixed that. We verified that page. Okay, you can see now. Let's just view this report online. Okay. Now he's number 8, showing number 8 here, showing number 8 here. It's actually number 7. He's number 6 here. And these are some of the top search terms. Accident lawyer, Birmingham, Alabama. He's number 13 there, but he's definitely trending in the right direction. He was basically invisible. Okay, now this is one that we can look at. Let's just do a search on Mesreno.com. And we've definitely moved the needle on that. You can see that the number of keywords is climbing up. Positions, heat map, I mean, he's getting up here where he's more visible now. You know, all this is in top 10, really. Okay. These are the total links, and these are probably some that we've already claimed, unfortunately. But there's 60. When I started with him, I think he had 45. And inbound links are really something that you want to strive for, but really, clearly not very many backlinks for a 2-year-old site if you're paying somebody thousands of dollars a month to do work for you. Not to be condescending, but it's just true. Okay, this is a pretty telling report here. Okay, domain age is very, very important. Moz rank is very important. The authority of the domain, juice links and page links. Okay, now you can see that these competitors are clearly beating us on juice links and page links, and that's part of an SEO strategy, is doing links. But this is a national site, so the domain strength is 89.3. For that particular page, their Moz rank is 0. I'm sure it's just a listing for attorneys, but these are his competitors. Okay, they have a 33.3, page links of 55 and 43, domain of 25. But you can see page links and juice links. Juice links pass SEO onto the main domain. So if you don't have a strong domain and you don't have authority, his Moz rank has gone up since we started working with him significantly. So that used to be a 2.9, as you saw. We've raised it 2 points since we started. But so clearly the strategy is going to be to claim links and get the on-page SEO where it needs to be, because it's just not right now. And the last thing I want to check is, let's go out to YouTube. Okay, they said that they optimized some videos for him. Let's just take a look at their SEO skills on video. I want to go back to, let's go back to a year ago. Okay, that's the title of their page, of their video. Okay, this is the description. Wow, no call to action, no link, no nothing. So SEO, this is non-existent. He has 3 subscribers. He had 2 followers, by the way, on Google+. Look at these titles. Okay, it's all the same. He's got no chance to rank for any of these things. I guarantee you they don't have any links. I mean, this is just bad. But we took a video, for example, and we put it on our channel. Let's just see. Okay, that video was posted May 26th. It's the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 video. But you can clearly see that the title's different, the description's different. It's got a longer description. It has a link here. It's got his Google Plus profile here. So it's optimized. It's got links on it. You know, we'll have to run this report once the directories have been claimed, but Yahoo still isn't claimed, and I've got to do that. And really all this has been fixed since we started. But bottom line is they did not do what they said they did, and that is claiming local listings or doing any kind of linking, doing any kind of on-page SEO. It's just very, very poor at best. Okay, I mean, we can go out to Moz rank, and this is like, Moz is the authority in the industry for SEO, if you will. And I'm just going to do a check here at Moz, and you can see that they've got 13 out of 100, and that's consistent with this right here. The domain is a 13, authority is a 25.9. They have 5 juice links, 45 page links, which is very, very poor. Page authority, again, you saw that. And these are the inbound links. I mean, there's 6 of them. One of those is himself. Just incredible. This is anchor text. Okay, there's no anchor text at all, and that's just amazing to me. Okay, and I did the root domain. This is anchor text. There's only 44 throughout the entire site, which is pretty bad. Total external links is 6. Internal links is 39. So that means there was no linking strategy, and I keep talking about that, but the problem is that's one of the things that you have to do as a search engine optimization expert, is have a link strategy to give the domain some strength. At any rate, bottom line is there was a lot of money charged and not a lot delivered. So if the person doing the work knew what they were actually doing, it would look a lot different than what you're seeing here today. Moz Local is another tool, and we'll just check that and we'll wrap. Okay, this is another one that has all the directories that they've claimed. They did not claim 100 directories. Okay, I mean, it's just not, it's not possible. And I've got 3 sources that show that they weren't. Okay, this is factual. This is super pages. It's not. There's a problem there. Incomplete. YP. Okay, so that's it. That's all I've got for today. But I hope that helps out. Just wanted to journal kind of what's happening with this particular client. And this is a case of what not to do if you're going to charge somebody, oh man, just a ton of money and not do the work. Okay. Thanks everybody, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.